She's trying to play with the cat. This is our new dog, Mocha. I am Laura from the Yarn Closet. There's Mitzi. There's Mocha. I just shaved her today. I think my daughter's going to be ticked. But we're getting into some hot stuff, and she wasn't brushing her quite enough. So do what you got to do. Mitzi doesn't love her, but she's got her back. The only reason they wear diapers is because they don't indicate when they have to go outside very well. So we have to take them out on a regular basis. And sometimes when you have children involved in that process, that regular basis is not regular. So to avoid accidents, because I'm legally blind, it's just easier to wash a diaper than to clean the, she just took the pillow off them. I know this she bug you. I know she bugs you. I know. Love you. Okay, guess what? I don't know what happened, but look at this. Probably the beginning of school, and I try to make something for my daughter's teachers. At least I pick one teacher and I pick a staff member. And this year we've got a teacher retiring, and one of her teachers has been her Lego coach the last couple years. So I made one of my blankets 4 by 6. Each one of these squares has 6 clusters across. They're just granny squares. I join them as you go, and then I do at least one row to mask this join because it's a little wonky and it evens out. I do a double crochet here, and then I do like a half double crochet that's extended in the middle and a double crochet on that side. That half double crochet crosses over the 2 corners and it pulls it really flat. I like this because after washing and drying it lays very flat. They don't normally sit that close together. We've had her for just over a month. She turned 2 years old a week after we got her. She just turned 4 years old last week, and it was our 1 month with her on Thursday. So which was Mitzi's birthday. So we had a combined birthday party 1 month together. Yes, we went to the doggy bakery and got them cookies. But anyway, this is one of the larger ones I've made. And all of a sudden I was able to just slam those last few rows on, like 3 rows. And now I'm doing my last couple rows of single crochet just on the top. This would be the right side. I just like how it finishes it off. And hopefully I will be able to get all of this done and the ends woven in tonight, and then maybe washed tomorrow if I do a load, or maybe on Wednesday. I didn't get to posting this weekend because I am not ahead of the game, and it's a little bit of a stressful time. My dad had some doctor's appointments. Didn't go fabulously, but it didn't go badly either, and we've got to see the nephrologist tomorrow. So he's got untreatable kidney cancer because he had bladder cancer, and the kidney that his bag is attached to is the kidney with the kidney cancer. Well, now they probably both have it. Last scan, it was also in his pancreas. He's 87, has a lot of skin cancer, and he's just over the surgeries. He's had a number of them on his face that have been really taxing. And he's getting tired. He's getting really tired. So we're on the verge of getting laundry service for him. He has not wanted to move in with us. That's been an option. We have more than enough room. But I'm not forcing him. If what he wants is to stay where he is, then we're going to do everything we can to accommodate that. And so that's been part of the stress, the beginning of the school year stress. I started Chronometer app, which is a calorie counting app, the beginning of this month. And I had started trying to, on my own, reduce my calories. Okay, here's the thing. It is shocking how serving sizes have changed, because I wasn't reducing as much as I thought I was when I was trying to do it myself. I have found this app to be fabulous, because one of the things is I'm very repetitive on like breakfasts and things that I eat, so I've been able to just put in certain meals, and it makes it just so much faster. But in the last month, I have lost some weight. I find a freedom to this because I am still trying to keep my protein levels up. But it's hard when you're calorie counting to lose weight. And I'm not trying to lose it real fast, but I would like to lose it in less than 6 months, because it's not that much that I want to lose. 20 pounds total, which would be maybe another 15. But I was the heaviest that I was without being pregnant. And that was just uncomfortable. Who are you going to look for? What are you going to do in there? So it has worked. And it's been like, I don't feel guilty if I don't get quite as much exercise in, because I know through all my efforts of upping the exercise and the protein, didn't do me any good. I bulked up last year. I didn't thin down in my toning. I don't feel like I'm losing a lot of muscle. I'm still doing things to maintain my muscle. The weights that I have, I'm still working with those. And it's just been freeing. I've actually been less concerned about it. I'm not snacking at all, unless I plan a snack ahead. And then I really enjoy it. And I have been planning a lot of snacks. Like I had birthday cake in our birthday celebration, and we grocery shopped today, so I got some lightly chocolate covered almonds and had a snack of those, because 19 of them were a serving, and it was fabulous. I really enjoyed it. Did I love being very full last year, never being hungry and eating a lot? Yes. Did I like the fact that I felt overfull at times? No. But to get the recommended protein, I had to eat a lot of protein snacks. I had to eat many times a day, and so I'm still trying to have protein snacks if I'm going to snack, and plan it that way. But I have had cakes. We went out to Cheesecake Factory the other day. We never usually have cheesecake when we're there, but we like their food, so sometimes we bring it home. So I looked at the menu ahead of time and planned and figured out my day. I've become much more conscientious. And here's the thing, I have more energy. I have always felt better when I was thinner. More energetic, less aches and pains and stuff, but it's hard to gauge that right now, because I also went on the estrogen almost a month ago. And I have forgotten a few times lately because all of a sudden my phone is not giving me my calendar alarms. So I don't know what that's about. There's a lot of things going on with my phone. I think it might be time. But, you know, since that's so expensive, I'm trying to hold off as long as possible. I just got a new case this summer because my case broke. Just a bugger. Here's our baby. Here's our baby. That's birds on the back porch, honey. That's what you're hearing. Here's the funny thing. That dog is so cute when it's fluffy, but it is so much happier right now. It's so much happier. I mean, it's just running around. And I have one of these vacuum dog grooming systems. It works so well, so well. It makes it so easy. It's quiet. I realized it had too many filters, so I took one of the filters out. So it's suctioning better. And the attached grooming thing, razor thing, doesn't seem as sharp as some of them in the past, and I don't know how I'm able to get a new blade for that, but you know, I'm looking into how I do that, if I can replace the whole thing itself, just the razor thing, and keep the rest of it, or what. But I do love it, and it actually makes clipping much, much easier and safer. Like with the long hair around the toes and stuff, I don't dig in between, but having the vacuum thing, it just pulls the hair, makes it so much easier. I think like Mitzi, we will not keep her super bulky like when we first got her, but we'll let her get bulky again over the winter like she just was, and shave her down and stuff like we do with Mitzi. I'm more concerned about their comfort level than I am their looks. Because as long as you leave the face a little fluffy and the tail a little fluffy, you still have your little teddy bear to snuggle with. And that's a big part of what my daughter enjoys about having her own dog, is the sleeping company and the company when she sits in her chair and plays video games. I just changed a couple of chairs around, and it really made a difference, from the playroom to the family room. I'm getting so close. So I realized that I am probably not going to make it my full second round of single crochet. And you know what? It's okay. I'm just going to stop where I stop, blend it those last few stitches with slip stitches, and just be done with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. When you're gifting a blanket and you're not entirely sure of their colors, honestly, a lot of the things that us knit and crocheters pick up on as problems, nobody else would notice. So I'm just going to use all the yarn. Just going to use all the yarn. And hopefully, after I get it washed and dried this week, I can do another short podcast. And, oh, she's down here, and she's up there. Mocha, Mitzi, so cute. Be done with it. We've had a lot of cows on the property lately. I do post shorts and I do post pictures over in the community tab. So take a look at that. I think it's kind of fun. We like having the cows. I mean, it doesn't bother us. We have a pond, and part of the reason is that it attracts them. We're one of the only properties other than the big ranches that has water and paddocks, gated in pens, that makes it a little bit easier to kind of catch lost cows. And I love it when we get the ranchers out here on their horseback corralling cows. I just think it's the greatest thing. It's cool. Super, super close. Super close. Super, super close. I might be able to get three sides done, because I think this is my second side. And people are like, your corners are very square. How do you do it? Single crochet into the corner space, single crochet, 2 chains, single crochet. It makes a slightly more square corner, and I like that. Yeah. Oh, am I on the long side already? Yeah, we're not going to get 3 sides. Somehow I thought I'd gone short side, long side, short side. Yeah, we're not. We're not. So that was probably boring for you, but that's how I do it. And that's all I got. Naked butt, Nellie. And pissed off Patty. That's the highlight for today's podcast. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a good week. Look with your heart first, not your eyes. And, oh, look at that. I will see you next weekend.